Hello everybody, welcome to my podcast. Right now I'm just waiting for somebody to give me a bit of time. And I will start talking about my main topic today about Splatoon 3. So yeah. Just wait a little bit and you'll the person who's joining me will be back eventually. In the meantime, listen to this nice music by Chilled Cow. Credits to them for always having really good lo-fi music. And yeah. I don't have the live stream chat pulled up yet, but I will get that up on a second computer that I have, and then I will see what you guys say. Actually, I should probably put this in a self-promotions channel on a server. Whatever. Still here, if anybody's wondering. Alright, I actually was not expecting them to take this long, so, yeah, I also apologize for that, too. Ignore any notifications you see. This is probably the closest I'm gonna get to, anything good right now. Hi, Jose. Oh no, the music's fine, Jose. The music's 100% fine. I actually have it turned down halfway. See? It's already down. It might sound loud, but actually, it's down to the point where I'll be able to hear, Steelboy, which is the person I'm doing this stream with right now. Or this podcast, I should say. If I didn't get any Discord messages, I'm probably gonna just have them pop up on my phone.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, you're finally back. I just want to let you know,
I was back, and then it wouldn't let me unmute. It's being stupid.
I just want to let you know I actually went live 5 minutes ago.
Just okay. Then finish this
I just want to let you know. Also, Jose wants to join.
It's your podcast. It's your choice. I'm not the podcast maker here.
Well, he can hear everything we're saying right now. So, maybe another time, Jose. If that's okay. Maybe another time. Anyways, so now that you're here, today we're going to talk about Splatoon 3, the pros and the cons. If you look in the description of the stream, I have 3 links posted. One is to the trailer of Splatoon 3. Another is a website based off of somebody saying it's a bit of a disappointment for Nintendo Switch, which I can kind of agree with, because some people made like a fan-made images, which is also the 3rd link below, that shows what people were kind of hoping for Splatoon 3, but it was completely different. So I'd say some pros to start off with right now are, a pro is, you know what, I'm just gonna mute all my notifications, hold on. How do I mute my notifications? I can't, actually, yeah, hold on, let me mute my notifications real quick. I'm gonna turn off notifications, because it's gonna get annoying during the stream. Anyways, so I'd say that a pro is that Nintendo finally came out with a new Splatoon game after about 3 years. That's good. Everybody who watched the Direct wasn't expecting it, so I guess that's another pro. Let me see. They do have the new hairstyles. I find that pretty cool. The settings also pretty cool. It's like a post-apocalyptic kind of feel to it. I guess is also kind of cool. You get to have a little Salmonoid buddy, which is actually something that I've never seen before in a Splatoon game. The Inkopolis area, it kind of doesn't really seem all that different. It kind of seems the same like every other Splatoon game, if you think about it. I mean, it just makes me think about like an alleyway of an apartments and stuff. I guess that's cool, but there hasn't really been much more information about the new game so far, which I'm hoping we get some new information eventually. No, some cons. Let's see. I guess some cons are that people are hoping for some different hairstyles based off the 3rd link. If you look at it, it just gives you some details about like hairstyles and stuff that people would hope for, or hoping in the new game. They had already thought about a story mode for the game. New idols, new weapons. Oh yeah, another pro is that they're bringing back the, was it the whale something? It's one of the specials in the game from Splatoon 1. I don't remember what that was called.
Wait, just as a spoiler, I've never played a Splatoon game in my life, so please don't send me hate, thank you, please.
So, do you have anything to say about this? Because I'll let you talk.
Okay, Apocalyptic setting sounds interesting, to be honest. Like, I know many games have tried it, and same with movies, but I'm kind of intrigued to see how they take it in a less cliche direction than normal. But other than that, again, I've never really played Splatoon. I will be picking Splatoon 3 when I get the chance, when it comes out, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Back to you, Jeff.
Jeff. Not Jeff. So, I just want to say that something that really confuses me is that in the trailer, it starts off with your character, It starts off with like the character wearing the mask, the glasses, and like the hood. So yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool because at the very beginning you didn't expect that, but then it cut into the part that it was Splatoon. But when you get to the train part, do you just entirely skip over the intro for the game? Is there like no longer a like how to play the game kind of feel to it? Because I've played Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2. I haven't played all of Splatoon 1, but I've seen loads of gameplay of it. So I basically have already known what happened in the first one. I've played all of Splatoon 2. But the thing that makes me think is, what if in this new game you can just cut right into the game and just completely skip the tutorial? Usually in every game that says tutorial, but if they didn't put a tutorial in this game, then that's kind of something different and maybe doesn't really follow like the whole concept of an actual game from Nintendo. You know?
Yeah. Can I pop in here for a second? So my favorite game series that you already know about it so much because I gush about it every single day
Yeah.
probably, but it's Dark Souls. I
know.
introduced you to it. It's a fun game. The only difference is there is no tutorial. The tutorial are messages on the ground. You just read them as you go.
Yeah,
You learn.
that basically, if you put, sometimes there are some games where like you don't necessarily need a tutorial on how to tell you how to work the game, but for Splatoon 1 and 2, it introduces you to the game, kind of like almost an intro, and then you cut right into the actual thing. That's if that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what if that's not in the new game? What if you just customize your character and then you hop right into the game without any real actual thing happening?
Okay, so you're suggesting more of
Maybe
you're
that
suggesting a
they're trying to.
tutorial, but not one in your face. You're saying they're pretty nice. Like,
And something I noticed is that in the trailer, after the character gets customized, it's side-scrolling. Is it supposed to be side-scrolling, or is it supposed to be 3D? That's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just my
confusing in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's confusing in a way. Let me think here. There's 3 other people watching. Hello, welcome to my podcast. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take I'm just gonna take this, and I'm going to advertise this in a few other streams, if you don't mind. A few other servers. I feel like I should get a few more people to watch this.
Okay, so again, this is I never played a Splatoon game. I've seen gameplay of 1 and 2, and I know there's like turf war and other stuff. What kind of modes do you think they'll bring back or introduce? Your thoughts on that?
I don't know. So, let me think here. In Splatoon 1, you have the normal story mode, and in Splatoon 2, you have. I'm just trying to say that with Splatoon 1 and 2 already existing in the franchise of games, kind of like Splatoon 2 has a callback to Splatoon 1 with a few hidden hints in it, like Agent 3 and Octo expansion, and Agent and like Sheldon, I think. Well, actually, Captain Cuttlefish as another thing. So I'm trying to say, will the new Splatoon game have a fault? Will it refer back to the older games, or will it just be a completely separate game that doesn't refer back to the old games like Splatoon 2 does to Splatoon 1?
Yeah. That's some of my favorite things when a game does a callback to a previous game or even a previous thing not connected to like the series altogether. Oh god, I got a few examples again from Dark Souls. It's just so perfect. In Dark Souls 3, there like is a callback to the original hub of the game, Firelink Shrine, but it's all like decayed and kind of different, but it still shares the
Yeah.
name and some aspects of the original. And then when you get to a DLC area way later in the game, which I'm not going to spoil because play the games yourself, they're fantastic. You can see the original Firelink Shrine, but it's in ruins. It's in a boss fight arena.
So I'm just gonna
Which is an
use
interesting thing.
this tab that I have open here right now to show what I mean. I'm showing the people who are watching. So if you look here, Splatoon 3, this is the fan-made images. So you can see right here you have a load of different hairstyles that are being shown here, but none of these are featured in the game. And there's also some of these like these like fan-made weapons, and some of these actually look pretty interesting. I honestly actually would like to see these if they do end up making more updates in the near future for Splatoon 3. I don't know if you're looking at my stream right now. This is like one of the main.
Let me pop that open.
This is like a prime image that I'm talking about. You see this right here? Like, I'm pretty sure you can see my cursor. You see, you have these two fan-made idols. These would actually be pretty cool, in my opinion. Then you have the new vendors and other characters. I think that'd be cool. Inkopolis Bay. Now, that name right there for the main hub, that actually would have been cool. But for the new Splatoon 3 game, that's not necessarily what they had in mind. So I guess in a way I can kind of say maybe they kind of just, I don't know, weren't going for a similar idea. But honestly, if an Inkopolis Bay was actually in the new Splatoon 3 game, that could have been cool. I mean, imagine like a paradise themed Inkopolis that actually kind of I think that'd be cool, but they didn't have that in the new game. So I'm saying with the fan-made one that had already existed from like, I don't know, a few years ago, way before Splatoon 3 was actually announced from Nintendo, these fan-made images had already existed through Google.
Yeah.
In the brand new story, you see.
I am looking at your screen, which they seem kind of interesting, you know.
Like you see, this like you have a pirate octopus kind of guy. That actually would be pretty cool. If I do, to be honest, having that as a story mode where you have to get to the final boss and it's like a pirate, that would I guess that would kind of be cool because it still kind of follows like being like all cool. You know, I'm just trying to say this would kind of be cool because being pirates in Splatoon 3 wouldn't be like, oh, you just ruined the franchise. It's kind of it refers to like the sea. Like inklings are also like octopus or like a type of sea animal. So if you think about it, pirates wouldn't really be as different either. Sorry.
Let's get back to what you said previous for a little bit. About the whole like tropical, like it may change on like a tropical setting. I believe you said on like Inkopolis. Is that what you said?
Yeah, a tropical setting I think would have been cool.
Kind of like what Mario Sunshine did. They took Mario 64's formula, added flood, and as well as they also just put in a tropical setting. That allowed them to do some crazy stuff. Like they put the setting in such a diverse location, but on top of that, it made it really difficult for them to come up with ideas. So they really had to think outside the box for that game. They had to make sure, okay, let's make each mission pretty unique and diverse. Well, not all the missions are perfect. There are a lot of good ones that are just like out of the box and kind of cool. Like they really made you think and say, okay, now I can step in the developer's shoes, realizing how difficult that probably was to like think of this kind of stuff.
You see, like,
so a similar approach to Splatoon would have been really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, so this is another image right here. I actually think this would be pretty cool if this was a special. If this was one of your specials, where you throw a glider, it's called Manta Mines. That would actually kind of be pretty cool. I mean, it would probably be overpowered at first, but they definitely nerf it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Ignore that. Okay. Splatoon 3. This is the normal images. So if I scroll through here, you can just see. Hold on. Let me see. There's got it. Article is somewhere around here. Saw it earlier.
Okay, looking for the article then.
We'll get to the article that I found earlier.
What was the who was like the writer of the article, or at least the company?
Well, the article that I have in this, based off the description. All right. Well, hold on.
Is it
so
curse.co.uk?
If you look in the description of my live stream, I do have a thing. It says, this article says, does mention something about it being a disappointment. Like, I don't necessarily know why. Also, if you, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, some of these things are cool, but I don't know, it's just, some of these things may be a bit confusing to me. Because, like, one of these things just...
What was that
Hold on
noise? Tell the surprised children to stay in the forever box. Keep my head. I don't know how to entertain an audience very well. Shoot. What do I say while he's away?
Sorry about that. That was my very annoying sister. I'm really pissed off now.
Well, if
I'm
she's
trying to
that
do a
annoying,
calm live stream, and then just casually something like this happens. Alright, so...
have you tried putting her in the forever box?
Also, I was actually looking on
here.
I was actually looking on here, and another article just mentioned Splatoon 3 is ditching gender. Apparently, this is another article by Yahoo News UK. If you look at this, I mean, technically they're right, because in the intro, it does show you the boy hairstyles and the girl hairstyles, both on one model of character.
Which is an interesting choice. I mean, I'm not against it, because again,
I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, I do like the fact that they did decide on more eye colors, but it would be cool if you could kind of change, like, the hue of the hair. Like, you know, the tips at the end of the hair would be, like, different color, but the most of the hair would just be, like, one color.
So, like, instead of just, like, a one-color hair, like, you could have it multicolor, like, most teenagers.
Yeah.
Just saying. But anyway, like... as a gamer guy, I'm gonna need my RGB hair. Like I say, I'm gonna need my RGB hair, so I can just click on a remote and just have it start flashing, giving people seizures as I walk by. Best hair in the world. But to be honest, again, never played Splatoon, so when this game does come out, I will buy it and try it, see if I like it. But yeah. I should probably watch the trailer again just to see what is up with that, because there we go, through the trailer. Just gonna watch the trailer real quick, see what we got. Just having a mute. Okay, so very post-apocalyptic, I see. Interesting. So, as I can see from for the eye color aspect, I think it shows like it's just like multicolored. Like you can pick solid color or multicolored, which is quite interesting. Like it's not like, oh, you know, it'd be really cool if they had that. Like one eye is one color, one eye is a different color, like that rare genetic disease. That'd be kind of interesting to see that kind of stuff. As well as it's kind of interesting. That would be an interesting thing to add. But as it seems,
I'm not so sure if you feel comfortable going on with this, because I don't know. It's just never mind.
Okay, listen to me. As Freddie Mercury would say, the show must go on, and we'll finish this. Don't worry.
Well, let me just say, I guess more player customization. Yes. This is kind of a thing I was talking about with the hue of.
Oh yeah, I was keeping me, the one viewer, and the other viewer. Like, oh, there's 4 people watching now. But anyway, I was keeping the people entertained by like talking about stuff. So I'm rewatching the trailer, and for the eye color portion, I see solid colors and I see mixed colors. I'm assuming what I saw with the.
I mean, the mixed colors is cool, but it'd also be cool if you had mixed colors for hair as well.
What they essentially do is it like. Yeah, but hold on one second. So by the mixed colors, which is what I said, which is already on the stream now. But anyway, is it shows for the mixed colors? You got like cyan and like a pink, a dash of pink, purple and a dash of lime, yellow and a dash of brownish red. I think that is. But what I said was, which would be really interesting to me personally, is you know that genetic disease. I don't know how rare it is, but where you can have one color eye. And
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so
it shows
that is cool.
Problem, and as well as also shows it, and it'd be very interesting to have one eye color and a different eye color. Maybe like have the same with hair, like split it down the middle, or split it by 1/3 or something. I don't know.
I do like the new clothes, but for some reason, like some of the new hairstyles, for example, this one that's being presented here, I don't know, for some reason I don't like the whole like whipped hair kind of style. I don't know. It's just I feel like they could have went with better options, like this right here. You can see it's a bit blurry, but you can see this. This hair. I don't hate the hairstyle, but it's also a bit weird to look at, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to the reveal trailer for a second. Okay. I'm looking at it right now. It looks cool and everything. She's seen colored hair and all that, and that's cool and all. Just be looking at hair tonight. So about this instead, kind of like just maybe they're not cutting out gender altogether. Maybe that was just like a ploy for freaking whoever wrote that article just to get clicks or something on their article. But I think is they're just allowing any gender to use any hairstyle, which I don't mind honestly. It's just hair.
Something I would have really. Something I really would have found cool for Splatoon 3 was the ability to play as the old Octo girls, like the old designs. Because honestly, I feel like that's really cool. The hairstyle is really cool, and then their like Octo form, like this right here. I would have found this cool, if you could play as this. But since you're not able to play as this, I guess it'll never occur.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool, not gonna lie.
But they never actually did end up adding that.
Interesting.
So, not too long, about 4 minutes ago, somebody asked about the hero mode. I am not quite sure about that right now. I'm not quite sure about the hero mode. It's actually still a mystery, to be honest.
Yeah. Again, never played Splatoon, but was the hero mode like a story mode or something else, or like give a little brief synopsis on this?
I'm not quite sure. Yeah, there's like using more of the weapons above. Like, look at these, like vortex buffer, whatever that is. It actually looks cool. Imagine a bow that shoots ink bombs. That would kind of be cool. I don't even know if these, like, some of these weapons are like not real, but if they were real, I think that would have been cool for a new game. Oh, this is kind of what I was
That's
talking
right,
about
yeah.
with hair designs and stuff.
Yeah, like just more out there hair designs. As the ones you can see are from Splatoon 1, 2, or even the new ones aren't that like exciting. I mean, there are a few, but
I actually think
wish they
this
had
would have
like
been
more
cool.
out there designs.
I actually think this would be cool. A new kind of like species called like a slug, but like half human, half slug. And this is what the design looks like if you look on my stream.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Okay, that would be a pretty interesting idea.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, here's another thought real quick about the hairstyles, like, or just the whole making brusts in general. I'm trying to find my words, but here's what I'm trying to say real quickly. Essentially, what if instead you get pre-made hairstyles hairstyles are gonna have to. There's only gonna be so many pre-made options before they say, okay, that's enough. That's taking up like way too much storage just to put on hairstyles. But what if for faces or even eye color, you can mix and match your own eye color, that kind of stuff? That'd be awesome. Like if that happened, I'd be down. Like, that's pretty awesome.
Make it so you could like fully customize the face of your character and like the kind of ears. I mean, if you had more customization options, that would be cool. But they didn't do that for the new game, as far as I know. I mean, it's not actual footage according to the trailer, so anything could really change in the next few days. For some reason, I feel like hairstyles to me is everything in a video game. Because, like, I don't know. It's just, when you have hair on a character, it's kind of about, like, if you want it to look cool, it won't necessarily, sometimes it doesn't really matter, or it does matter. Either way, I think it'd be cool. Also, here's another fan-made item. A soak bomb. Okay, that would actually be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Also, I'm definitely making sure that there's absolutely, like, no inappropriate images that show up on here as I'm scrolling. And if it does, then I'll have to make this private.
Yeah, but can I just like add a little thought? Yeah, let me just make a thought in here real quick. So here's a quick thought about the whole if they made this all about customization, this entry of Splatoon more about customization than anything. Like, what if you could customize 2 different weapons? Take apart one, pop another part in. Yeah, you can make some OP combinations, but they'll get nerfed eventually. But the main idea is, like, it's all about customization. You take, like, again, I don't know the weapons of Splatoon, so I'm just gonna go off the top of my head what I do know. Like, let's take the gun-looking thing, the basic one that Inkling has in Smash versus the splatter shot, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I know some Splatoon stuff. That plus, I don't know, like some other weapon that would be really awesome. Like, you mix and match them to have like different effects. Wouldn't that be really cool?
Yeah.
So I'd be totally down for that if they put more customization into it.
A Mako cannon. That actually looks pretty cool. You look at this, I think that'd actually be pretty decent. Like, it would kind of be like some homing missiles, but they're not 100% accurate.
Oh, here's something. I'm watching the Splatoon 3 announcement trailer again from Nintendo's channel. Okay, apparently the little description that provides in the wake of chaos into the sun-scorched Splatlands new city, Splatsville. So, I think where it's going is a whole new direction in a way of a plot. Like, it says new city Splatsville, so I'm guessing what it means is something brand new, nothing like seen before sort of deal.
Alright, so this is what I was talking about. If you look on my stream, this is what I mean by different color hues for the hair. Like, you can see right here, you got, like, different colors. This would actually be pretty cool, because it gives you, like, a nice, like, kind of, like, look to the hair.
Yeah, and you can differentiate yourself from, like, another player so you don't get confused or something. With, like, there's, like, solid colors or kind of mixed colors. Exactly, yeah.
So, All in all, I feel like it's not that I'm hating on Splatoon 3 already. I was actually super hyped for when it came out, but I wasn't going like bonkers over it. So I was like, kind of.
You gotta keep your expectations in check, sort of, just like you expect a
Yeah.
lot.
So
And that's
all
what
in all,
Mrs.
I'm
Rose
saying,
does. She says keep your expectations low, but still keep them high enough where you get excited for the things
yeah.
you want.
So all in all, I'm saying, I'm glad that they finally came out with the new Splatoon 3. I can't wait to see what it brings. What I'm also saying is, like, I was kind of hoping that maybe there was gonna actually be some things, like, every time something is fan-made, they actually don't end up putting it into a game, but I wish there'd just be one time out there where they actually do something like that, because, like, some people would really go insane for it, honestly. If you think about fan-made stuff, a lot of people really look at it and they're just like, this looks awesome. I would love to play this, especially if it was from Nintendo.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
knowing some gaming companies, they don't do that, and then sometimes the end result's usually not good, depending on the situation. So I'm saying I'm basically okay with this game. I mean, once it comes out, I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna get the game. I'm gonna try it out. Hopefully, it's better than what it shows so far in quality. And I'm really hoping
Here's a quick thought, real quick. Oh, sorry,
maybe a little slap in another expansion pack for Splatoon 3 in the near future.
Like Splatoon 2.
Yeah, just like
they had
Splatoon
the whole
2.
DLC route.
Yeah,
They made the game
like
much better single player wise. Yeah.
So,
okay, I'm trying to remember what I was about to say, but quick thought. What was I gonna say? Oh no, I forgot.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Keep talking until I can remember. Just like.
Well, I don't really have much to say, so I'll give you the time to think about it. Oh wait, another thing. Actually, I was gonna mention that I just remembered. It would have been really cool if, like, in the new, you'd be able to play as a Salmonoid. Like, the Salmonoids turn, like, part human. And then, like, you can play as a Salmonoid as a character. So basically, I don't know, it'd be like a Salmonoid form. And, it'd be multiplayer. But I doubt they'd ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I think that would have been a cool feature to add.
Yeah, I'll look at your stream again. Okay. Okay, about the hairstyles thing. I think that's where I was going with my little thought bubble or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Anyway, yeah. So about the hairstyle sort of deal. If they had kind of like, oh no, that's what I was going on about. I just remember what I was going to go on about. It was the expectation thing. About expectations. Let me give it an example. So this game looks good and stuff, but we don't know how it's going to turn out in the final product.
Yeah.
That was the exact same thing with another game, No Man's Sky, for example. No Man's Sky looked amazing, but then it was really buggy when it came out, had multitude of problems, but over patches and other things they fixed it up. I hope this does not suffer the same fate, but it's Nintendo making it, so I highly doubt it will end up like that. However, you can never be certain until a game's final release.
Some of these weapons would be pretty cool if you look at them on stream. Other than the sword, if you look at the hairstyles too, those are pretty cool hairstyles that I think could really be a nice feature for Splatoon. This is just another fan-made thing. You're looking at my stream right now, right?
I was looking at Splatoon 3 again. Okay, yeah, the Purchase Neo thing, that looks pretty cool. Like, what if they added some sort of melee weapon into the game, like this one, the cyan-looking Inkling girl is holding on the right here? Wouldn't it be a pretty cool idea, right?
Yeah.
So that's just one of my thoughts, but besides that, I think I'm pretty kind of thoughts so far.
Alright.
I'm pretty out on thoughts, so not much.
There's also this thing. Imagine adding newer like tanks instead of just a normal tank, but there always is in a normal Splatoon game. Imagine adding brand new ones. Like, you see, these are some examples: a lava lamp, a diffuser, and an ink dropper. If you look at these actually look pretty cool for weapons. For like tank weapons, tanks. If you to be honest, I actually think that'd be pretty. I honestly think that'd be pretty interesting. Dude, just like looking at all these like fan-made hairstyles, honestly, they're really cool. I actually
look almost better. They look better than Nintendo's offerings. I'm saying it now. They just look better, in my opinion.
I no offense to Nintendo, but some of these are a lot better than what they have.
Yeah, but it's whatever. Again, but it's their choice in the end of the game because they're making the game. We ain't, so it's their choice again. But yeah, I think I've exhausted all my thoughts, and that's about it, though.
Yeah, I think
you have any extra thoughts you want to add?
Yeah, I think I've about summed up everything I need to say. And it was all done within about an hour. So thank you all for watching. I don't do too many podcasts, but I will in the next few days. I'll probably upload a few videos. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this podcast, and see